All right, reading. Well, first of all, you've got 35 minutes to do 40 questions, divided among 4 passages, 10 questions each. And again, the important statistic is you've got 8 minutes and 45 seconds per passage. So make a note of that. 8 minutes and 45 seconds per passage. So think about that. All right, here's the first passage on this test. They expect you to read and analyze this entire page of single-spaced text, and answer these 10 questions accurately in 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Can the average student do it? No way. The average student would take twice as long, meaning they would get halfway through, right? They get to 2 out of the 4 passages and run out of time. And what would they get? They get half the questions right, and that would be their 20, the average score. Literally, the average student is reading at half the speed they need to. Okay? They're working on the ACT at half the speed they need to. Could a good reader do it? Maybe in 12 minutes. That means they would finish 3 passages, basically, and then run out of time. Now, let's say they got 9 out of 10 questions right on each of those passages. Excellent. In fact, very excellent. 90% of the questions right for those 3 passages, and then they guessed the last 10 questions for the last passage. The highest you would score, depending on the test, would be a 26 or a 27. Now, 26 is a very good score. It's the top 15%, 85th percentile. It's a very good score, but it's not a great score. A great score would be close to 30, 29, 30, and above, right? Okay, can a great reader do it? Yes, a great reader can do it. And I would say 10 to 15% of my students, about that, are great readers. Terrific. If you happen to be one of those 10 or 15%, fantastic. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But most of my students, the vast majority, they're good readers, solid readers, okay readers, but they're not great readers. They've got to find a way to read faster, okay? It's all about speed. Everyone knows how to read. That's not a problem, okay? It's being fast enough. And again, the average student works at half the speed necessary. By the way, the science, which we'll do in a minute, is very similar. It's the same thing. There is no knowledge being tested on the science. It's just your ability to find answers in the charts and graphs quickly. The same thing as speed. So let me back up a minute and emphasize what's needed on each section. It's all about being efficient, right? Taking the basic knowledge you know and using it more efficiently to go faster, and at the same time being more accurate. And that's mostly about avoiding careless errors. By the way, how can you do both? How can you go fast and be careful? Well, think about it. Can you run full speed without falling over? Sure. Your brain can work very quickly and be very accurate. What does it take? It takes focus, okay? Focus is the ability to be intent on your mission and not be distracted. So go very, very fast and be very, very careful. And that takes mental focus, it takes strength, it takes energy, it takes mental energy. Just like an athlete takes physical energy to succeed, a good test taker takes the mental energy. And I'm just showing you how to do it, and then you practice and you get naturally better at it with time.